All right, 7th graders, we're up in our level here of hardness this week. We're going to start throwing more things at you, more complicated rhythms, and what we call syncopation, so accenting off the beat a little bit more, because most music doesn't just start on the beat. You know, it's really nice for Mary Had a Little Lamb and stuff at the beginning of 6th grade, but as we go through here in 7th grade, we're going to have more and more rhythms that are off the beat. So this is number 1. I want you to pause here and do the best you possibly can to write your rhythms in here and just see kind of where you end up. So pause here. All right, so you should have an answer written down on your piece of paper right now before you are hearing this. So you have a full answer written down so you can learn from your mistakes. That's a very important part of this. So you should have had here 1, and then you might have gotten a little confused at this next thing. Remember, these are just 2 eighth notes, and now we're turning some of these into rests, okay? So the 2 should have a circle, or when we record it in our thing, our Pac-Man. 1, 2, and, because you have the second part of the eighth note there, 3, 4, 1 circled, 2 circled, and 3 and 4 are tied together, so anything longer than a quarter note should be in parentheses if it's there. So 3, 4. So we are going to clap and count this one out loud. So you're tapping your foot, you're clapping, and you're counting out loud. Make it nice and loud. Here we go. 1 and 2 and ready and go. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. All right, and that last one is long. If we were to play it on our horn, it would be ta, 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 ta. And I was giving you the beat that time. So that's kind of what we're going for. Let's clap and count this one more time. 1 and 2 and clap and count. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Pretty good. Let's move on to number 2. New kind of note here. Haven't talked about this one a whole lot, but just a little bit. It's our dotted quarter note. So the dot adds half the value. We kind of looked at this. So this gets 1 and 1/2 beat. So 1 beat plus 1 single eighth note. And that's where thinking about those eighth notes individually now in the last one will help. So if we're looking here at the beginning, this we can write 2 ways. And I'm okay either way. We can either think of this as 1 and 2 or 1, 2. Okay? The 1 and 2 helps you remember that this eighth note is also part of this, and it's going to be the and of the 2 here. So 1 and 2 and, okay? So when we're recording this answer, I think probably it's best with the 1 and 2. So we'll go 1 and 2, and is out of the parentheses, and then you'll continue writing, okay? So go ahead and finish writing your answer from there. Pause it here, and we'll go over the answer together. All right, hopefully you have your answer written down 100%. So we have it starting 1 and 2 and 3. Then we have 4 with a parentheses because of the tie, and 1 in the parentheses also. 2 and 3 circled 4. Let's clap and count this one together. Let's see how you can do. Ready? 1 and 2 and here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. I want you to clap and count, and I'm going to play it as if we're on an instrument so you can kind of hear the sustained notes. Here we go. 1 and 2 and here we go. Ta, 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 ta. All right, so hopefully that rhythm's kind of making sense to you. This rhythm is going to be a very important one as we keep moving forward. Let's go on to number 3. Go ahead and pause here, and you're doing number 3. writing your answer down. Here we go. Let's look at number 3 together. So first bar, super easy. 1 and, 2 and, 3 circled 4. Then this last bar, we just learned in the previous one. So we have our parentheses. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So let's try and clap and count this one together. Here we go. 1, 2, ready and go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's do it as if I was a horn player. You're still clapping and counting. Ready? 1 and 2 and ready and go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. All right, let's clap and count this one more time together and make sure we have this new rhythm kind of set in place. Ready? 1 and 2 and ready and go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Awesome. If you're getting that, you're nailing it. Awesome. Number 4 is, as usual, on your own, except for last week where we had it on number 3. So go ahead and write your answer. You'll record these down on the thing. Don't forget to use your Pac-Mans for your rest there, so we all make sure we're on the thing. And don't forget your parentheses on anything longer than a quarter note. And I will see you for week 3, rhythm 2 here.